Well, some would consider our next guest as hip-hop royalty, but Diggy Simmons is someone who has always wanted to kind of do this on his own. And with us this morning is Diggy Simmons to celebrate your new album that is just your debut album that's just come out. Thanks so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. The album is called Unexpected Arrival. To kind of talk a little bit about your background, as I mentioned, a lot of people consider you to be from a family of hip-hop royalty. Your father, founding member of Run DMC, Reverend Run, as a lot of people know him. Also, your uncle, Russell Simmons, founder of Def Jam label. So what was it like coming from this family and breaking into the hip-hop biz?
Yeah, I mean, to me, it's just like, you know, my family. Like, you know, you have a dad, you have an uncle, so it's like that to me. But as far as, coming into music, it was just something that I really wanted to take into my own hands. Like, I started writing, my raps in, like, late '08, early '09, and, I didn't want anybody to know. So intentionally, I wasn't like, oh, I want to be a famous rapper. It was just, like, a love and a passion I grew, for it. And then, that led to me being like, I really love this, and I want to do this. So, we're here now.
But obviously, I mean, you would see your dad. I mean, you were influenced by watching it as you grew up, too, somewhat?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I saw him do it, but it wasn't like something that I forced myself to do or pushed myself to do. It was just like I had a lot, like, on my chest and, like, things that I just wanted to express, and that made me, like, wanting to start, writing them down and then, in a form of, rapping it.
And it was really important to you that you do this on your own. You put out your first mixtape that's called The First Flight. You did that all on your own, without the help of the family. Explain how you did that and how that felt.
It was really important to me, that I did it by myself, because I just wanted my, talent and, like, everything, that I did to speak for itself, opposed to my dad just going and, doing it all for me. So, I put that out on the internet, and I worked really hard on it, and then that escalated into me having a lot of people that wanted to, like, sign me, which was crazy, and that's why, now I'm signed to Atlantic Records.
And I got to tell you, we were listening earlier in the studio, your hit that's out right now, Do It Like You, from the album Unexpected Arrival.
Yeah.
Just great. I mean, you're a phenomenal talent, and it was just wonderful. Tell me a little bit about the album itself. What was going through your mind, where you were kind of at when you were putting this together, and where this really came from?
I mean, when I was going into the album, I just wanted to make something honest and just real, and something that people can relate to and be, motivated by and inspired by, and they can just listen to from top to bottom, that just has all types of different feelings, whether it's great feelings, vulnerability, like, just real things all over, like, the board.
Now, I was asking you before, I think this is fascinating, that you have your dad, you have your uncle there, who can easily be, kind of sounding boards for you and critique, but you say that they've kind of, for the most part, stayed out of this at your wish.
Because
how's it been for them?
I mean, like I said, like my uncle, he was like a little like, oh, whatever, I want to be a part, but, he respected me, and the same thing with my dad. They both respected my wishes, that I wanted to go about it by myself.
But, all right. Now, you're not performing, but you are doing an in-store signing tonight. That is from 5 to 7 at DTLR at Westfield Wheaton Plaza. You'll be there signing autographs. And when you going on tour? Because we want to hear you. I mean, we know the album's out, but when you going to be back on tour now?
Definitely back soon, because I love being in the DMV area in general. So I'm definitely going to be in all three places when I'm on my next tour.
All right. Well, Diggy Simmons, good luck to you. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
All right. We'll be right back after this.
Hey, there she go. There she go. That's the one I got to know. Gotta know. Such a cutie, right?
The Fox 5 weather app. Look 10 days ahead or hour by hour. View today's video forecast and radar that can pinpoint your neighborhood free at your app store or Android market.